Welcome to our workplace health and safety meeting. Today we will discuss crucial aspects of maintaining a safe gym environment. I'm Charley Bertoncin, and we have Jess as our gym manager and Bonnie as our fellow fitness professional. Let's dive into why managing risks is vital for our facility. We're legally obligated to provide a safe working environment. Jess, please share your thoughts on this.
Absolutely, Charlie. Ensuring a safe environment is not only a legal requirement, but also crucial for the well-being of our staff and clients. It builds trust and compliance with regulations.
Now let's discuss hazards that are identified in our gym. Bonnie, could you share 3 hazards based on our risk register?
Tripping hazard with a risk rating of 6M, uncontrolled music levels with a risk rating of 1L, and lack of safety guidelines with a risk rating of 9S.
Great insights. Let's talk about how we plan to control these hazards. The tripping hazard was identified as a bench was placed in an area that had high foot traffic within the gym. We will move the bench to a spot with less foot traffic by the 27th of February 2024. The uncontrolled music levels were observed by the music being very loud, which could cause distraction or hearing damage. To address music levels, we'll ensure it's lowered by the same day. I also observed a member taking his shoes off to complete a lift, as he was unaware that he wasn't allowed to. Additionally, we will display clear safety guidelines around the gym. Are we happy with those control measures?
Yes.
Yes.
Moving on to the next, reviewing. It's crucial to review our control measures regularly. Bonnie, how do you intend on doing this?
We'll conduct periodic evaluations to ensure our measures remain effective and make adjustments as needed.
Perfect. On to incident reporting. Now, let's discuss a recent medical emergency. Whilst I was instructing a client on the gym floor, I heard a commotion coming from the adjacent weights room. Then Michaela Mason came in and asked for help, and she explained that she had witnessed Gerald Giovanni faint and hit his head on the ground. Jess, can you read out how this incident was resolved?
I immediately rushed to the adjacent weight room where Michaela Mason informed me that Gerald Giovanni had fainted and hit his head on the ground. Assessing the situation, I called for someone to dial emergency services while instructing Michaela to ensure the area was clear and safe. I approached Gerald, checked his responsiveness, and found him unconscious. I carefully supported his head and neck, ensuring they were in stable position. While waiting for professional help, I monitored Gerald's breathing and pulse, providing reassurance to both Michaela and onlookers. Once emergency services arrived, I provided them with a brief overview of the incident and they took over the situation. My prompt response and coordination with others helped ensure Gerald received timely and appropriate medical attention.
Perfect. Once this incident had been resolved, I then filled out the incident form and submitted the form to my manager in person. Was this form received by you, Jess?
Yes.
Okay, on to the next, employee health and welfare. Lastly, let's touch on employee health. Bonnie, please share your stress and fatigue monitoring form.
Sure. When filling out the form, I tick yes to the fatigue boxes as follows. Do you carry out work for long periods, which is physically demanding? Do you carry out work for long periods, which is mentally demanding? Do your work roster include shift work? And do you have less than 10-hour breaks between each shift? For example, split shifts, quick shift, changeovers. And in the self-monitoring segment, I tick yes to boxes as follows: inability to concentrate, feeling drowsy, and need for extended sleep during days off work.
Okay, thank you for sharing. Some control measures for the things that you have mentioned are to implement regular breaks during physically and demanding tasks, physically and mentally demanding tasks, establish a well-structured shift roster with sufficient breaks, ensuring a minimum of 10 hours of rest between each shift, implement a system for workers to report fatigue-related concerns immediately to supervisors, encourage and promote healthy sleep hygiene practices among employees, provide training on the importance of managing fatigue and recognizing its symptoms, implement periodic health checkups, including assessments related to fatigue, explore flexible work schedules or arrangements to accommodate individual needs and minimize fatigue. Did you find those helpful, Bonnie?
Yes, thank you.
Perfect. In closing, let's summarise today's meeting. We have discussed the importance of risk management, identifying key hazards in our gym, which are tripping, music levels, and safety guidelines. Proposed control measures were outlined, including bench relocation, lowering music levels, and clear safety guidelines. Timelines for implementations were set and were emphasised that the need for regular reviews. Moving forward, your active participation is crucial. Actions will be taken promptly, and ongoing commitment to safety is essential. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to raise them now.
Thank you all for your engagement. Let's work together to ensure a safe environment.
Reach out if anything else arises before our next meeting on the 26th of March 2024. I appreciate your time, stay safe, and thank you. We will reconvene soon.